Morning YouTube. Well, I think winter is finally here. It's 27 this morning and now it's almost 9 o'clock and it's clear up to about 36. So it's definitely colder and we're definitely in the shop again. So we might try to get together when we're both feeling better and go down to the desert and do some dry washing if it's dry enough down there. We just had a bunch of rain. Let's see, was it yesterday, I believe, or last night? No, the night before. So I don't know if it's dry enough to do that or not, or I know it's not up here. So anyhow, I decided I've been melting bars, so I decided to call the scrap yard because several people have asked me, what do you do about purity at the scrap yard? And it was a real easy conversation. The scrapyard said, well, here's the deal. We don't take bars if they're poured because there's no way for them to check purity to see if they're 100%, if they're like copper's 99.9% pure and if it's pure all the way through. So, and I guess the equipment to do that and test it is kind of high dollar stuff, so they just don't do it. So if you're going to do melting of bars and you want to sell them, you're going to have to do it on the internet. And there's several places, and I've told people where they are, like Etsy and right off the top of my head, I can't think of some more, but there's 3 or 4 places where you can sell on there. People are doing it and they're making good money doing it. And they don't grade their bars except verbally. So if they tell you, of course, some people will grade copper at 3/9 pure like you do silver or gold, and copper isn't that way. It's copper is graded at like 99.9% pure. But anyhow, so that's the story on that. If you're going to do it, either that or you're going to buy a real pricey machine, and I don't know what pricey is, other than it's really pricey. So, because the scrapyard didn't want to buy one because they're so expensive. So, anyhow, I hope that answers a couple questions. For the most part, I'm not going to buy a machine, but I'll probably sell my bars online somewhere. Not sure whether it'll be on Etsy or because I belong to Etsy, and for the life of me, I can't remember that other one. Anyhow, that's it for now. I may try to do another melt today and get the shop heated up with some propane in here, and then it'll be just right. All right, I'll be back. Just a quick thought, guys. While I was outside, I remembered something that they said at the scrapyard, that some of the yards in Phoenix actually have the ability to test the bars. So they must have the gun or the tool or whatever the heck it is that they use to check purity on bars. So it can be done down there, I guess, but just not up here in this part of Arizona. It's just too expensive for these smaller yards to use. So anyhow, just thought I'd throw that out there. So maybe the yard in your area does have the tool to do bars if you ever plan on getting a little bit more money out. And you can do your Bare Bright, #1 Bare Bright, and still get, I'm pretty sure you can still get #1 price after it's tested, because the Bare Bright and #1 is basically the same thing, only it's just really clean. So anyhow, I'll be back. Alright guys, you saw a little bit of this on probably that last video. So what this is a stainless steel wheel. So I clean all the corrosion and whatnot off, and then we stamp them, and that's what we'll do here. So here we go. So there we go. That's how quick that goes. And it comes out pretty nice. This is a nice surface too, except for these few little holes. These were just air pockets. But came out nice. So I'll show you when I'm done with some of these that I've got a little bit of work to do on them yet, and I'll show you all of them. Be back. Guys, this is this one's out of a different mold, this bar. And let's see, where are we here? We're going to stamp, aren't we? Okay, so what we're going to do is stamp CNS on this first. Just like that. So, and I happen to know that this one is 11.4 ounces. So, what we'll do here is, it's not real flat right there. Oh dear, let's see, where's my 4? Oh, well, that was so hard to read. So this will show the 11.4. That's not food. And then we need something that says ounce. So that's how I stamp them. It's all done by hand. Everything's done by hand. I mean, it's a hand pour and hand stamped, hand burnished with the stainless steel wheel. So there we are for that one. Be back. I just thought I'd show you some of the molds that these bars did come out of. This one, and this one you've probably seen me use. This one has the handle on it. It's a really nice mold, and it produced this bar. You can see it just fits right in there. And this is, you can see the bottom of it here. It has my CNS on it, 20.2 ounce bar, which is what, 1 pound 4 ounces, something like that. This one has a makes the smaller bars. Like this one, this is a gorgeous bar. Here has CNS 11.6 ounces on it, and it fits right in there also. This one, I believe, came out of here. Yes. And this is a little different bar. It has the like a swirl in it, and it's just a really nice bar also. And this is the CNS 11.2 ounce. These 3 bars here, and it depends on how much copper you pour in to make the bar, obviously. This one, if I can get it, is 11.4 ounces, and it fits right in there. This one is 13.8 ounces. He also fits right in there, really nice. This little guy here, what is he? He's 4.8 ounces, and he came out of that same mold. So these are all out of the one mold, and there's 3 different sizes here. So I just thought that would be interesting to show you the difference using one mold. Now these I don't like, these small bars. Can you see my hand up there? I don't think you can you? Just barely. Okay, let me do this. It's a little bit closer. Okay, these little bars, there's no way, because they're 2-ounce bar. There's no way to get CNS on it and the 2 ounces on it on one side. So the only way to do it is put CNS on the top and 2 ounces on the bottom, as I did with both of these. And these are a hard bar. It's a hard mold. You can see the mold, the copper actually overflows in this mold. No matter which one they go in. It's hard to do the pour, and it's hard to clean them up because it's real hard to get the edges. It looks like a little loaf of bread. And they're, it's 2 ounces of copper, but it's just a little hard to do them. So probably, unless somebody really wants to buy them, I probably won't make any more of those. I'll be more in this range and this range here, and obviously the big ones that come out really nice. Anyhow, I just wanted to show you the other part of the business. As I showed you the stainless steel wire wheel that I used to clean them, and I've left a lot of flesh on that wheel, by the way, just in case you don't think it doesn't happen. Yeah, you get a finger into it. You can't wear gloves because then you can't hold on to stuff, and you can't use pliers because you can't hold on to them, where you score them and you make marks on them. So you just give up skin. But anyhow, that's it for now on the little bars. And we may try to do some brass bars yet today. I'm not sure. I've got some other project I've got to do. I've got a little water leak in the toy hauler, so I've got to work on that. So here's a quick review of a system that I use to get my copper bars. If you look here, this is my wire stripper, which you've seen before. And I'm starting to strip this number 12 THHN. And so then I get the copper there. And this will be number 1, Bare Bright Copper. And I think you could probably do this with just regular number 1 that isn't Bare Bright. But this works because if you're going to do the next step. And I'll show you the Bare Bright that I do have, though. I'll be right back. Look in this 5-gallon bucket. This is all Bare Bright in here. There's quite a bit of it. Guessing probably 5-10 pounds of it. Right there's 5 or 10 pounds of Bare Bright, and it probably took between a half and 1 whole hour to strip all this. And there's other ways to get your copper. You can tear motors down and get it that way. But this size of wire works really good for melting. And you don't get a lot of the fumes like you do off motor windings that have like a varnish on them. So let me show you the next step. Okay guys, this is kind of the next step. Obviously you need to have a foundry. And this was rather inexpensive. It was on Amazon for like $139. So, and it works really well. So you need to have the foundry. You need to set it up. And that's what this is. We're set up here with the crucible in it, and you can see the molds on the fire brick. So we're going to be ready to go here in just a little bit and do the next step. Alright guys, this is the next step. You can see I've got the lid off the foundry, pulling the crucible out, and what we've done, we've melted the copper. It's in the crucible, and we're getting ready to do the actual pour. You can see the bottle over there keeping the molds hot as I go to pour this molten copper into the mold. And there it is, just a really good mold with a little extra that I thought. All right, that's that step. All right, guys, there's the actual pour in the mold. We're just letting it cool a little bit on the fire brick, and then we'll put it in water. Well, guys, this is kind of the what I've just done to show you the process of getting to where we're at with these molds and whatnot. This is kind of the beginning of the end of the video, or the end of the beginning of the video. So just wanted to show you the individual steps that was necessary to get us to this point with making a copper bar that you'll be able to sell online and make really good money with it. So that's where we're at right now, and I'll be back. I'm going to call this a short video, and hopefully you like it. So if you do like it, you know what to do. Give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe, come back again, give it a really good comment. And thank you so much for watching all of these. I know a lot of you are gold prospectors and this isn't your wheelhouse, but you know, it's metal. What can I say? Thanks for watching.